Welcome back to the Riverside show. Now, many of us had our heartstrings tugged at the weekend by a certain Christmas advert featuring an elderly man spending the festive season alone.
And sadly, loneliness is all too real for Glasgow's older people, and local charity Contact the Elderly matches frail elderly people with volunteers to take them for tea one Sunday every month. So we went along for a wee cuppa.
Contact the Elderly provides monthly outings for older isolated people who live alone. We recruit volunteers to do that. We have 92 groups across Scotland just now, and our volunteer drivers pick up older guests and take them to an afternoon tea party, and they stay with them and join in the fun and then see them safely home again. And we have volunteer hosts obviously who provide the tea party, and we also have a group coordinator in each group who makes it all happen. The guests get an afternoon away from the four walls and the TV and a chance to go and visit different hosts and take part in the family tea and enjoy a pleasant afternoon tea, and often exchange wonderful stories with the hosts and the volunteer drivers, and quite often the host's family will take part in the tea party as well, so you'll have people from all ages getting together and sharing experiences. We have a huge waiting list in Glasgow area just now of 50 older people who would love to go out for afternoon tea, and to do that we need to recruit volunteers. So we're looking for about 25 volunteer hosts, we're looking for volunteer drivers and also some group coordinators to help us start. Maybe 10 new groups would be wonderful. Volunteer hosts would host a tea party once or twice a year, so we're looking for volunteer hosts who have not too many steps at the door to get in, and a downstairs toilet as well, and a big teapot, and particularly if they like baking, that's great.
My role is to provide food and the house for them to come and have a cup of tea. We've been doing this for about 5 years now, and the charity that I work with are looking for volunteers to give up some of their time, give up their house or their home for an hour or so just to have a cup of tea, and all it really costs you is a cup of tea and some scones, and you really get a lot of good time out of it.
Well, it's a nice get-together for once a month. Each group has their own districts, you know, and it's just, you know, talk about this and that and get up to date with other people. And I think it's great that the different hosts we go to put on such a spread for us. It's all very enjoyable. 10 out of 10.
Hosts, because they're hosting a tea party once or twice a year in their own home, can do that without spending too many hours volunteering. So again, it's not a lot of time that people are spending, but the difference that it makes to older people is immeasurable.